Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bridge. It's day 3 of the March Stars and Platinum Robot Invitational. I played the previous 2 days on the channel, and we're doing pretty well. We're in 18th, I think, out of 700. Where can I find this out? I guess it would be here. Overall, yeah, 18th out of. It says 1,000, but I thought I saw somewhere that there were, only 700 people actually. This is how many people signed up. This is how many people finished the event. I think is what those numbers mean. Anyway, I don't have a ton of time today, so I will be interrupting myself occasionally to prepare and then eat dinner, but I should have enough time to get things finished before I have to go. Plenty of time. Okay, so we're in 3 hearts. Once again, it's 16 boards of Just Declare scored match points. So, what do we have? 3 hearts. This is not. I mean, if you felt you should bid 3 hearts, then you probably shouldn't have bid 2 hearts, right? You're not supposed to preempt and then re-preempt. Maybe if Lefty had overcalled 3 clubs, you could be like, actually, my hand's quite a bit better, I'll bid again. But even in that case, you should double so that partner knows. Like, double when you've preempted means, partner, I want to bid again, but I know I'm not supposed to. Like, pass if you think that's a good thing to do, but otherwise, like, help me find something to do. And in this case, partner might well pass the double of 3 clubs. But of course, Lefty didn't bid 3 clubs, and so we should have just shut up. We could be defending a spade contract with 6 trumps instead of this, where we have like 3 side suit tricks and whatever trumps we can come up with. If we could succeed in drawing trumps, we might take a 3rd diamond if the suit is. Well, I mean, actually, we also might get a diamond ruff. Yeah, okay. So I think you could maybe try like roughing clubs in hand to make sure you score your small trumps, but you probably will score them no matter what. You're not going to be able to elope with like 4 roughs or something, so you're going to have to draw a trump at some point. So I think it is just played 3 rounds of diamonds. If the suit splits, great, we can draw trump and this is a winner. If not, we would have tried for a ruff. You could argue maybe you're supposed to duck a spade, but I don't think so. I don't super mind if East continues a spade and West. Like, I'm losing these spades eventually anyway, right? It's not like a trump promotion to East is really doing anything for them. Hey, dropped the jack. Nice. We're actually going to make 3. So, I criticized South's bidding, and yet we're getting a better score than if we had just passed 2 spades. Am I wrong? Should I not criticize the auction? I think, my point of view is that the problem is not exactly the 3 heart bid so much as the 2 heart bid. This hand is too good. You can't bid 2 hearts with this. I would bid 1 heart. It's a very defensive. I don't know. It's 2 hearts is supposed to be a pretty one-dimensional bid, explaining your hand to partner so he can judge what to do. And that's why you're not supposed to ever want to continue bidding again, because you're supposed to have gotten your whole hand across. This hand has way too many features to describe with just a single 2 heart bid, and it's strong enough that partner's unlikely to be disappointed with 1 heart if he forces to game or something. So that would be my change, I would open 1 heart. I'd rather play spades here if that's okay. Why did I overcall 2 hearts? I have 6 spades to the ace queen and 5 hearts to the jack 10. All right, back in a sec. I gotta go deal with dinner. All right, that should buy me time for 2 or 3 hands. This sucks. Obviously, I want to win this diamond and pitch a club, but like, how am I going to draw trump to enjoy the spades? Oh, actually, wait a minute. West opened 2 diamonds. Maybe I could have afforded to put in the jack here, but I don't think, like, I don't have anything else to pitch, so I'd just rather not. And I think I need to take the spade finesse. Like, the hearts are probably not 3-3, but I kind of just have to hope they are. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, yeah, please draw a trump. Oh, I would be so happy. Play another... Oh, okay. All right, the spades are 2-2. So what do we know about West's hand? King of spades, ace of hearts, jack of spades. Probably the queen of diamonds. Which would leave no room for another heart on her. So I could try like a club to the ace and a heart through East's remaining king-queen. But that opens me up to getting tapped in clubs, which I'm not happy about. I guess it comes down to whether I think hearts are 4-2 or 5-1. If hearts are 4-2, I think a club to the ace and a heart back is probably fine. But if East has 5 hearts, I should just lose a spade. Well, get a spade roughed. It'll be a bit of a bummer if West gets to rough this. I kind of think that won't happen, though. I don't know. Yeah. That explains why West played just the ace and then not anymore. And look, the finesse was losing. What a treat. To be right about that for no reason. So East has now played 3 hearts and has remaining just 2. Queen and 1, I think, or maybe it's king and 1. No, queen and 1. Queen 9, I guess. Not that that matters. So if I rough this and play a big heart, East can win and put me in dummy, and I'll never get these spades. But if I pitch a spade, win in dummy, and play another diamond winner, and East declines to rough, I'll have a little bit of trouble scoring all these spades. Still, it's better than just voluntarily tapping myself out. Give East a chance to go wrong. If he roughs this, I'm very happy. No. Okay. We're not going to be able to rough the diamonds good, obviously. So I guess... What if I play a diamond to the 8? Of hearts. Obviously, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to pitch on this. I don't think I can actually get out of this. I'm going to go down 1. East has 2 hearts and therefore 4 clubs. So, and East has to exit with a club. So maybe I can arrange then, if East, the dummy's jack 10 of clubs actually do something useful? Maybe? I'm not sure. But I think cashing the ace of clubs would be a bad idea. I think I play a diamond, which East declines to ruff. I ruff in, and can I not now play a heart? East wins and doesn't want to let me back in hand with the last heart. That would be surrendering. So he plays a club. I capture an honor with the ace and play another club. East kind of has to cover that. The way that East could defeat me would be to switch to a club honor when West has the other club honor. But I don't think West does have the other club honor. So doesn't this actually work? You play a club. Okay, West did have one. No, this doesn't work. What am I saying? I'm still down one. Okay. I have a club winner, but it doesn't help me because East is roughing it. Okay. I think down one is pretty good on this hand. Not like going to be a top or anything, but pretty good. This is 23 points. Hello? That's a lot. And we're in 3-0. Hearts, we have 3 tricks. Both black suits are a potential source of extra tricks. But I might never get to dummy, so the spades are a little bit dangerous. So I think you just like win this and play a club to the 9. You could try unblocking spades first, like ace, queen, then win their return and play a club, but if you get the clubs wrong and end up having to lose a spade and 2 clubs, the opponents will be able to clear one of the red suits and cash it before you can enjoy anything. And I don't think that's a good idea. And after all, if clubs go well, we can try the spade finesse, and wouldn't that be fun? This definitely could cost tricks compared to ace and a spade, but I think it's probably right. The 8. Is that interesting? Does that tell me something? I mean, it gives me something, right? Which is that if West does have ace-jack 4th, I can finesse again. Low to the 7. I think that's okay. I don't want to take the spade finesse after all, because I'm going to need to use a lot of time attacking clubs. It could be a winning finesse, and it would be sad to neglect it, but... So I win this, and I believe I can now afford to lose a spade, right? I have enough hand entries. Lose a spade, win the heart, cross in clubs, cash a spade, cross in diamonds, cash the clubs. Yes. The finesse would have worked, but it doesn't matter. I'm still getting exactly 2 spades either way. And it is important, by the way, that I have 2 diamond entries. Because if East does this, returns a diamond instead of a heart, the heart is not a useful entry, but I have a second diamond entry, so it's fine. I claim the remainder. Okay, I mean, that couldn't have gone much better, I think. East opened a diamond. I overcalled one no. I guess I have 17 points? Yeah. Partner transferred to hearts and then bid clubs. I said no thanks on hearts, and partner's like, well, let's bid hearts anyway, because I'm afraid of diamonds. I don't totally agree with that. I think North should have bid 3 no trump over 3 spades. But here we are. 17 and 8 is 25. So East has almost everything, but probably not actually everything, because that would be 15, and East looks more likely to have a balanced hand than long diamonds, right? So with a balanced 15, East would have bid something. So West probably has a queen somewhere, or a jack. Okay. I don't have a specific plan at the moment. I'll just follow suit and see what happens. Ace and low. I mean, is there any advantage to taking this finesse? Not really. And it might lose. That could be West's queen. So I think I will not play the jack. East has almost all the points, but not all the points. I think I can afford to play a spade here, or a heart here, right? I mean, I need... If I'm going to make it, I need the hearts to be 3-3. I don't know. Let's just give it a try. Boo. Finesse was losing. Okay. If the club split, we're home. If not... Okay. We can finesse the 10 on the way back. Or West can just pitch. So down one. I don't think you can do any better, right? They have two certain winners on tricks 1 and 2, and then you can't ever prevent them from taking those 2 hearts. So I think, again, just a boring result. Wow, this club suit looks familiar. We just had this. The spots were a little different, I assume, but... Ace, King, 10, 3, 2, opposite Queen, 9, 7. I mean, very, very similar, right? Anyway, what's going on? We're in 2 hearts after West overcalls a spade, but leads a club. So probably West's spades are something like King, Jack, 5th, and East has Queen, X. Is it possible this club is a singleton? Yeah, I would say that's fairly likely. Which means we would actually need this finesse against the jack. But I want to be in dummy to lead a heart. Right? Maybe not. The heart finesse is unlikely to produce any value, yeah? If we assume West has a stiff club and 5 spades, then East has 4 clubs and 2 spades. So they both have the same number of cards total between those 2 suits, right? Right. Which means the hearts, like leading the 9 will produce an extra trick if East has honor X or both honors. And I mean, that's possible, but not super duper likely. It's not unlikely, but it's not likely. So I think I just run this around the 9 to guarantee I pick up the suit. Because if East has like Jack 4th, playing the ace, then finessing, and then trying to finesse again against the jack, it's just really hard. And it would make it hard to cash these long clubs at the end of the hand, so I'll just take this while I can and lay down some big hearts. Oh, should I have ducked this? No, I don't want East giving West a rough still. The thing is, I'm not going to get to enjoy all these long clubs, I guess. Maybe I should have ducked. Whoops. Undo? Until I had led the 5, it would have been possible to undo. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I bet West wins this heart and it doesn't end up mattering. Yeah. But I oh, this isn't going great. My 9 is a winner? I was not noticing that. I guess, yeah, Queen, Ace, 10, and West played King, Queen, Ace, and then the 10 forced the Jack and the King. Okay, well, actually, I'm a genius. Claim? I mean, I'm not genius, I'm just lucky. That happened to everybody. But this is exactly the layout I predicted, and I should have realized that would mean I actually have a second stopper when East shifts to the Queen. So actually winning that spade was great. Ducking would have been a disaster. Yeah, and West did have the stiff club. Did Did I drop any tricks? It says they can hold me to 1 on this lead. If I had jumped on the club and led a heart, would that... Yeah, that would have been better. I did drop a trick here. They could have done something to hold me to 2, but then they didn't. I'm guessing it's East should have... Well, I don't know. I don't want to guess, actually. First of all, I guess I could have played low here, as it turns out. Yeah, it's East spade switch. They have to give West the club ruff, of course. Sure. We're in 4 hearts. East passes. East doesn't open. West doesn't overcall. Kind of looks like we're going to lose at least 2, perhaps 3 diamonds. Okay. Well, I'll try the queen. No surprise that it didn't work. But great news that they're not taking a diamond ruff. Ace first, I think. Cash one of these too? Queen first, because I'm not going to pick up the jack, even if the suit is 4-1. Cash this ace. Now crossover. I don't need to waste time setting up any diamonds if I pitch one on a spade, which is good because I might not have that time. Okay. So making only 4, that's fine. They get a diamond and this club. I should just be claiming. And there was no ruff coming, so I always had this available to me. God, I play all the worst trump suits. What are we doing here? Oh, I gotta go. Great. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I'm done with dinner, so no more interruptions. This hand, you know, it would be better if we were playing in spades, of course, but in diamonds, it seems like a very simple hand. You just play trumps every time you get an opportunity, and hope things turn out okay. I don't think there's much else to do. Don't lose any other tricks if you can help it. Huh. Oh, I'm glad East is not continuing spades. Okay, there is actually a little bit of a thought here. Which diamond do you play? We started with 7. The opponents had 6. They ruffed once and then followed each. So 3 of them are gone. So if the remaining diamonds are 3-0, it really doesn't matter very much what I do. Although I suppose in that case low would be better if I could somehow... No, it's just never going to happen. So in that case it doesn't matter. If the suit is 2-1, low is better if I can drop the ace, and 10 is better if I can pin the 9. Is one of those better than the other? I think there's like a restricted choice thing. Maybe. Where... Well, not really. So, okay. If West has stiff ace remaining, then he should have played it on the first diamond, and then I would have no chance of dropping it. Or stiff king, whatever honor they don't have. Whatever honor they haven't played yet. And if East has the stiff remaining, that's only possible if he was dealt specifically Ace-King Doubleton. Right? Whereas to find a stiff 9, that would happen if West were dealt 9x, or if East were dealt honor 9x, because he ruffed with 1. No, West ruffed with 1. Yeah, East could be dealt honor 9, and then the 10 would be right. Or Ace King X. Yeah, dropping the 9 is way more likely. Right? I think so. Wasn't guaranteed, but it did work. Ruff high. And draw the last trump. No? Oh, the jack is still out there. Right. Okay, there was never anything I could do. I forgot. Yeah, you got me on that one. How would a director rule if I had made that claim in paper? Face to face is the word we use in bridge. At this point, Declara claims the remainder of the tricks. He has forgotten the Jack of Clubs is out there. Jack of Diamonds is out there. I don't think you can really make him lose any more than one trick, right? Because even someone totally... Well, maybe you could. No, because East doesn't even have anything to lead. Like, so you could say... Basically, if you make a claim... Any unfavorable... An invalid claim... Any unfavorable or doubtful points that are not clearly covered by your original claim are resolved against you. And so if I assumed that all of the trumps were gone, one perfectly reasonable way I could play the hand would be a club to the ace, ruff a heart, and then play a diamond, and then all the clubs. If they're all winners, nothing wrong with doing it that way. And then East would get on lead. While I don't have any trumps. But East can't lead anything to hurt me. He's out of hearts. If he plays a club, then, like, I'm fine. You know, Dummy's up, and Dummy has winners in everything. Even if you make me pitch a low club on the diamond, which I don't think you can do because that would mess up my transportation for the clubs that I claimed I was going to win. But even if I made that mistake, Dummy's clubs and spades are good enough. I don't need to get back to hand. So I think I would have gotten away with that claim at the table. I would still be down making just 8 tricks, but obviously it would be better to pay attention instead. Yeah, I guess there's just like no... It can't matter what diamond I play. Huh, okay. Anyway, 1-no, 3-no, neither opponent opened. Win the heart with the 8? West has led low from Jack 10, 7, 6? Probably not. But maybe low from 10, 7, 6? No, I actually don't think that's super likely. So it might be a singleton, actually. Well, anyway, we play low and see what happens. West would not lead the 6 from 10, 7, 6, 4. I'm pretty sure that any human, I mean, most normal humans playing standard agreements, and also Gib, would lead the 4 from that holding. So the hearts are coming in one way or another. Unless I'm wrong and West actually does have all 3 remaining hearts. In that case, I could pick the suit up by leading the 9, but that's pretty dangerous. East's jack should deny the 10, but that might just be a lie. I don't know that I believe that necessarily. Like, you just play on the minors, right? Set up a trick there somewhere? The thing is, the only minor you can guarantee setting up a trick is clubs, and it would be nice to get the dummy to do that. Load the jack, right? But does that even matter? You're only... no, you could get 2 clubs if the ace and queen are both onside. Although I don't know if I'd have the guts to lead low to the king after the jack holds. If West is ducking from ace... or from, like, queen third or ace queen third or something, we would be in a lot of trouble. I think I can afford to use my spade entry on this. I don't really need any entries to dummy for any other purpose. And I have enough spade stoppers that I don't mind spending one. Oh, man. They're really going to test me on this? Obviously, it's good news that the jack has won a trick. But now I have the option of low to the king if I want to be super greedy. I don't think I should be. I think we just leave the 9 of hearts, just in case West wants to cover, but I don't think he will. Okay, the hearts come in. So, decision time. We can cash 5 major suit tricks. And then try a diamond. I think that's the thing to do. A club now is so all or nothing, and West could easily be ducking just the ace. He doesn't even have to be ducking the queen for low to the king to be a problem. It's 2 clubs pitched by East. Kind of interesting. The spades, yeah, we can safely cash the spades. They haven't set up any spade winners. Okay, East did have the queen of clubs. Oh, you know what? I should have pitched a diamond, I think. Just in case this diamond wins, I'd like to be able to lead a club. East, okay, I'm getting the ace of clubs anyway, it turns out. Or a diamond. Yeah, and if I'd let a low club, I guess I could have gotten away with it, because East doesn't have an entry to the long clubs. If I get the diamonds right. Well, he does eventually, but by that time I've won 2 clubs and a diamond, as well as 8 major suit cards for 11 tricks. So I could have taken one more trick there, it turns out. But I think that line was pretty reasonable. East overcalled a heart. West bid 2 diamonds. East's hearts don't look very good, huh? And East's diamonds can't be that good because West bid them. So East probably has the ace of clubs. Probably the queen of spades as well, although no guarantees. I think I want to play a club to the king right away, and then duck one. Oh, my bones. Okay, that stinks. The good news is we do have a diamond stopper. I guess I can ensure that I make 2 if I win this and play a spade to the jack. Well, no, that doesn't ensure I make 2, because East could win it and cash a club. Right. So if I just cashed out right now, how much would I be taking? 2 tricks, plus the diamond I have, plus 2 spades and 2 hearts. 7 tricks. What has East turned up to have? The King of Diamonds, the Ace Jack of Clubs, and the 10, but we're counting honors here. That's 8 high card points. Pretty flimsy overcall, but not impossible. Meanwhile, West has nothing in clubs, nothing in hearts, Ace Jack of Diamonds. I think you would not be willing to bid 2 diamonds with just that. You have to have a queen. So we could play a spade to the jack. We could also try running the 10. Is that anything? He sort of has to cover that if he has the queen, because otherwise I could play low to the jack next. And if it is covered, maybe I can pick up the 9 one way or another. Because, like, West probably has the 9 of... Well, has long spades, right? Oh, West pitched a spade on a club. Don't forget that. We know a lot about East's shape. East has 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, at least 5 hearts. Kind of looks like 6. And that gives him at most 1 spade. So I suppose we could guarantee the contract by playing the king of spades and then finessing the jack, knowing that East is out. But then I'm quite unlikely to get 4 spade tricks. Is 4 spade tricks a mirage? Can I never get that? Suppose I pitch a club on this and run the 10 of spades. If West covers, great. I cross back in hearts, finesse against the 9, unblock, cross again in hearts, and cash. If he doesn't cover, I play low to the jack, then the ace. Yeah, so if I'm willing to assume that East's 1 or perhaps 0 spades do not include the queen, I can take the rest of the tricks here. But I have to risk a sizable disaster by pitching a club from dummy, because I need both of dummy's hearts as entries. Then if the finesse loses to East's stiff queen, he can cash a club or 2. I haven't been totally keeping count, but East hasn't had any chances to pitch, so it must be 2. Yeah, okay. I think East has no spades, but he could have 1. None, yeah. So now, low to the jack, spade back to the 8, unblock, and crossover. Okay, I'm glad I thought that through. That should be a decent result, I think. I mean, playing on clubs, a bit of a bummer. But I was never owed more than 1 club trick. I was never owed more than 1 diamond trick. I got all 3 of my hearts and all 4 of my spades. There's just no way you could take more than 9 tricks on that hand. Because East has 3 club stoppers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. 6 hearts. Finally a contract deserving of me. They have failed to cash their spades, so we may have a shot. Oh boy. And indeed, it looks like we need hearts 3-2, right? Because then I can pitch all of South's spades on the clubs, ruff 1 of North's spades, and lose only 1, the remaining 1. if hearts are 4-1, I mean, flush your hopes and dreams down the toilet. We'll go down 1, I guess. No real way around that, I don't think. If they're 5-0, uninstall? Get off the internet for a day? I don't know. I don't think you can try to prevent... I don't think you can try to prepare for it. You just, like, hope it doesn't happen. And it doesn't! Yay! I mean, the field will be doing just as well as me. Is there any universe where we could trick them into pitching the wrong thing, I guess? No? Yeah, I don't think so. I'll play it out, but... What was our terrible auction, by the way? Just, like, punt? Okay. It's too bad we didn't have any more space at all to find out if we were going to a hopeless contract. You had no choice but to jump all the way to 6. I'm completely with you on that, partner. I guess I could try a small spade here and see if the ace and king both come down. I haven't been counting, but I assume that's not going to happen. Yeah, because West has them both anyway, right? Okay, so I'll play ace and a diamond, and maybe the king and queen will both come down? Hey! Making 7 might actually get some match points for that one. Oh, I assumed West's suit was spades. I don't know why I assumed that. He would have led them if he had them. Yeah, what am I saying? It was diamonds. Huh. Well, I guessed right for no particular reason in the ending. But I did guess right. I guess... What do I know? If I were counting well, what could I have known at that point? Well, I would know there are 5 spades and 3 diamonds, so spade to spade is guaranteed to fail, whereas diamond diamond might well succeed. So I took the right line. I could have known it was the right line, but I didn't. I did it just, like, without paying any attention to anything and happened to guess correctly. That's bridge, baby. Alright, 2 clubs is not strong, but I guess 4 clubs is. Doesn't really say. Just competitive. Well, this looks like a contract that will fail. Losing at least 3 diamonds and a spade. Could it possibly lose more than that? I mean, yeah. The thing is, we want to rough 2 hearts in the north hand, ideally. Oh, sorry, that's my phone going off, reminding me I have to leave in an hour and something. Shut up! How do I make it? My phone is so slow. Swipe to stop. Alright, I have another alarm in an hour, which I can probably leave on, because if I'm still playing when that turns on, I should probably go. Yeah, so we could maybe set up the spades, but I'm going to be busy setting up diamonds, right? I guess if I pitch a diamond on this heart, then I don't need to set up the diamonds anymore if I can set up spades. But I have way more entries and trumps in the south hand. I want to set up diamonds. Which means I need to rough 2 clubs. Hearts, they're hearts. The red ones are hearts. Which seems perfectly achievable. Let's play the 5 here, just in case the 2 being an entry to 4 is something, but it won't be because I'm about to rough. I guess it doesn't matter. So win this, rough, cross, rough, diamond. If the diamonds are 4-1, they could cash... If the diamonds are 4-1 and the small one is stiff, or they find their spade entry, they could cash 3 diamonds and then rough the 4th, which would be disappointing. And even then, that also won't work for them if clubs are 2-2. So, I mean, I don't know. It seems like a pretty straightforward hand. win with the 9. Rough. I guess I should have roughed high. Just in case West has 10 hearts and didn't mention it. Seems unlikely. I guess I could play a diamond now? But no, because if diamonds are 4-1 and clubs are 2-2, I would rather... Actually, do I have any trump control problems? Maybe I can't afford to play a club. Because I have to lose 3 diamond tricks? I think I should play a diamond now. Okay, and they're playing clubs for me, which I greatly appreciate. I will overtake, rough, and get back to the diamonds. Okay, the diamonds are not 4-1. So I draw the last trump. Any way I can beer here? It's sort of hard, huh? I think the best shot... Wait. Am I miscounting trump again? Don't do that again. I'm not, right? I won the first round with the 9, I think it was. And then I won 2 more with the ace and now the king. So West is actually out. Okay. Spade. Rough. 9 to the 10. Rough. I've got him now. I've got a beer coming. There we go. Win the last one with the 7 of diamonds. Take that, partner. Not that that was especially skillful or anything, but just a nice little flair. Once again, terrible suits. Terrible trump suits. This auction must be rich with meaning. What is it? Does one know... Is it minimum or extras? I think extras, right? Yeah, 18 to 19. So this double is just penalty. West opened. Partner doubled a club. Yeah, I mean, you can't love having the doubleton diamond, but it's not an unpopular way to bid. I think you are supposed to double and just hope partner doesn't get too excited about diamonds. Anyway, 14 there. 7 here is 21. West has 18 to 19. So East has, like, at most a jack. Every card is in West's hand. Which means, like, okay, in isolation, you might tackle this diamond suit by low to the queen, then low to the jack. But on this hand, I think running the 9 is the way to go. And do you want to draw trump at all? I think yes. So let's just do that. Covered! Hey, we got him. Okay, that's good news. So let's win this here. Haha. West didn't know. I mean, I don't know. Actually, am I happy about this or sad? I didn't want to be in dummy, but I didn't want them to win and then, like, give West a rough. But I guess that was never going to happen because West has all the entries. I think I should have led the 7, not the 5, so that when this happened, I could be in my hand. Okay, not my finest hour, I guess. But I'm getting away with it. You don't get any beer points if diamonds are trump. Oh, it's doubled, though, so you do. I'm going to get 2 beers this time. I guess it depends. No, I can always do it, I think. Win. Partner's going broke at the bar after this session. 2 more beers, please, partner. Because it's a doubled contract. Oh, I guess I don't get a beer on this one because I didn't make a contract. That's true. It's still kind of fun to try to win with the 7 of diamonds, but, you know. I've never in my life cashed in on a beer, like, actually said, hey, go get me a beer. I'm not a big fan of beers, but, like, I think it's more, like, a thing that used to happen, and in some partnerships does, but in a lot more partnerships, it's just, like, a metaphor. It's a fun little thing to strive for. Not actually a real bet anybody has, or very few people. This hand seems like we're going to rough the club and hope the hearts come good to pitch a diamond. East passed and then bid 3 clubs. Maybe a 6-card suit? Maybe had a 4-card major? Probably not. I think West has 4 hearts. In trumps, normally with 9 cards, you don't want to take a finesse. But it's only very marginally different, right? Like, it's 52% to play for the drop and 48% to play for the finesse on the second round, or something like that. I believe that's correct. So any slight inferences you can draw that could bias the decision in one direction or the other outweigh the kind of default of 8 ever, 9 never. In this case, West has shown a large number of clubs, but not that large. Like, probably 6, and West probably has 4. So West is a little bit more likely to have the queen, you might say. But you can't easily pick up the queen with West unless East happens to have, like, stiff 10. But if East is going to have a stiff, you might as well assume it's the queen and play the ace. So, plus, like, when you rough the club in dummy, it makes it awkward to actually take the finesse against West. So I think that's just not a thing. I think you just play, like, king, ace of spades, ace of clubs, rough a club, cross in hearts. I might prefer not to play a second round of hearts, actually. I think I'll rough the club first. Yeah, so I can delay any decisions about what I do in hearts. Okay. So now we have like a diamond heart squeeze, or we have the finesse. And of course, like, if hearts are 3-3, then the finesse, then the squeeze will also succeed, because no one has a heart stopper to begin with. Whereas the finesse could fail in that case. A heart pitch, that's exciting. All right. I was planning to finesse the heart, but I'm glad that it's face up. I told you I thought at the beginning West had 4 hearts, and indeed he did. 1 heart, we doubled 3 spades. Interesting. I would have bid 3 no, I think. Jeez, quite a dummy, huh? East appears to have a spade void, since 3 spades normally has 7. I need to unblock the ace here so I can get to dummy's king-queen. Winning 10 is a false economy. It looks like, wow, I saved all my honors, but actually you stranded your honors. You might eventually get to dummy with a spade to the jack, but I guess West can always prevent that if he's on his toes. Anyway, Win with the ace. Hope trump go well. As expected, they don't. But before I lose a heart to East, I want to get rid of a diamond, right? Maybe? Maybe I want to get rid of a spade? No. Because I'd still have one spade loser. In diamonds, I probably would lose only one trick because East probably has the ace, but no guarantee. Like, West has to have some cards for his overcall. It could just be the king of spades, but it could be like king of spades, queen of diamonds. Could be queen of spades, ace, king of spades, ace of diamonds. So I might have a diamond loser. I'm now eliminating that. Do I have time to play a diamond to the king just in case East ducks? Diamond, ace, heart, heart, club tap. Yeah, I do. All right. East does not duck. So we're going to go down one here. But I could not have helped that, I'm pretty sure. We were always losing two hearts. We were always losing a spade. We were always losing a diamond. Unless there's some way I could enjoy 4 club tricks, which there is not. Well, you could enjoy 4 club tricks after the opponents have cashed all their winners, and then you'd have to rough some of them, I guess. Right, because you could maybe get to dummy with the jack of spades, but again, West can stop that, so I don't know. I don't think you could do better than this. Not that I think my result is miraculous. I think people usually won't do better or worse. They'll do the same. But we shouldn't be losing to people very much. We're in 2 spades. Nobody overcalled at the 1 level. And a club is led. Do you put in the 8 here? Like, if West has the 9, doesn't that kind of give you the whole suit? I guess not. Not if East has a long queen. But in that case, there's nothing you can really do, right? I'll put in the 8. Okay, now we have the whole suit. So, the other thing is I need to... I can't just draw trump. I gotta rough some red suits. So, like, let's get on that. West played low so smoothly. I think he probably doesn't have the ace, but... Low to the 10 just, like, almost never does anything good. So I'll play the king, and... Okay, it was wrong. Well... I don't know if it was wrong, necessarily, but it did not succeed any more than another play would have. Finally get that club rough? Nope, the suit was 3-3, you suckers. I don't have such great trumps. Now that I've gotten my heart rough, I'm like, oh, I can't enjoy my club anymore. I might be able to. Okay, it at least forces them to rough. I don't know why I was saying I might be able to enjoy this. Obviously, this was getting roughed. Not sure what I hoped would happen. I don't think you should over-rough, though, right? The 10 of hearts... is a loser anyway. And just in case West has only diamonds remaining and they include the ace, you should pitch the 10 of hearts and force him to lead a diamond for you. Alright, East had the ace. Didn't matter. And indeed, a low heart to the 10 would not have been any better, nor even to the 7? Correct. Alright, last hand. 4 hearts. West opens. East doesn't raise, but then after 3, competes to 4. So maybe the spade bidding made East's hand look better? East might be short in spades. Or maybe now that he knows partner has 6 clubs instead of 3, he's a little bit more excited. We shouldn't have too much trouble wrapping up this contract. Losing a heart and 2 diamonds. The thing is, we only have 9 absolutely guaranteed tricks. Right? 7 spades, a club, and a diamond or a heart. We can probably take a diamond ruff. As long as trump are not 3-0, that's certain. We might be able to finesse East for the queen of diamonds. There's a number of things that could produce extra tricks. But in the absolute worst scenario, I could imagine us taking only 9 tricks. That would be quite a disaster. I don't think I have the guts to play low here. It probably doesn't even gain you anything if it works, and it very well might not work. Like, if you win the queen, congratulations, you get to pitch your 4th diamond. Do you really care? Maybe, maybe not. So I think you just win this and play on diamonds right away, so you can... Dummy will still have trump left to rough diamonds with. I don't need to draw trump because there's nothing I'm worried about them roughing. Alright. Rough the return high, draw trump, claim. East did have the king of clubs, so low would not have been successful. It should be a pretty normal result. I don't know, how did we do? 62! Great! Great for this event. Three days of above average results, 2 of them quite a bit above average. Okay. No huge minus scores to look at. We could review some of the better pluses, I guess. Can I, like, just make the screen a little wider? I don't do that while we're playing because you just get, like, black bars, basically. This looks fine, though. Okay. Because now we can see the results and have clickable numbers and see the whole board. So board 2, we did well to go down only 2. Yeah, I think mostly because I guessed hearts right. And I didn't take the diamond finesse. I guess that could also be a factor in success. Yeah, so right here I did something, right? Right, I played a spade. I bet the field is playing a heart here, and apparently it's fine, but it seems a lot easier if you play a spade. Right, I didn't rough this because the king's a winner, of course. I played king-jack to give East an opportunity to make a mistake, but he didn't. And then another diamond. Right, and I had this thought that I was going to set up Dummy's club, which I did, but then I had to rough it, so it was kind of silly in the end. A bunch of middling boards. Board 9 was excellent, apparently. 2-no making 3 because I got the spades right, pretty much. The field is not running the 10 here because they're not thinking about East's shape, I guess. Okay. Board 10, just as good. In fact, a hair better. Really? Oh, because I got the over trick here. I was like, isn't everyone making 6? Yes, but then they let me make 7 for no clear reason. I mean, I don't know. They have some guessing to do. West doesn't necessarily know what to pitch. Like, from West's point of view here, what does West know? On the auction, won't show me the auction? That's rude. Didn't South open one no? Yeah. But South can't have ace of spades, can he? I don't know. Seems weird. I'm not sure why you would... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong trick. West actually pitched on this trick. This was the trick that mattered. Yeah, I guess if you don't know whether South has the ace of diamonds or ace of spades, you could be in some trouble here. I don't think a human would make the mistake, necessarily, because South has pitched, like, Queen, Jack, and 5 of spades. You wouldn't really do that if you were holding the ace. So West can assume his partner has the ace and just pitch down to the stiff king of spades, and then there's nothing I can do. But the robot didn't think of that, and thought he had a guess, and guessed wrong. Board 12 was goodish. That's my 2 beers. For getting the diamonds right, I suppose. I didn't do much else of interest, I don't think. You definitely should get diamonds right here, but I'm not shocked that some substantial portion of the field didn't. And then the rest was all pretty middling. Well, I mean, board 1 was... Did we look at board 1? 70-something? 1 and 3? I guess we weren't looking at 70s, and then I ran out of 80s. Let's go look at the 70s. What did I do that was so great here? I worked on diamonds. I won this spade. Heart to the king. I guess I guessed the hearts right? You could play low, hoping to... No, I mean, there's just no time that that's a good idea. I don't know. It's a mystery. I didn't do anything special here. Maybe they tried to pull trumps too soon, got tapped, and couldn't enjoy the diamond? That's hard to believe. Maybe East got to pitch a diamond on the spades, but then you still get 2 of them. I don't know. Weird. I don't know what you could do wrong. Board 3. I got the clubs right. That was helpful. Didn't take the spade finesse. It actually says it matters. They should have prevented me. I think West popping on the ace of clubs was a mistake. Apparently not. Why is a heart worse than a diamond here? Ah, for the same reason I said during the hand about their next play. If West attacks diamonds right away, that leaves me with only 1 entry to the south hand, so I can't afford to set up a spade before I cross the king of clubs. When West plays a heart, I still have 2 hand entries and can play a club. Spade, spade. I'm so bad at the names of suits, I don't know why. I'm just always saying the wrong one. I know what they're called. I'm just like my brain just autofills whatever it wants when it sees a suit is needed. Okay. Well, I mean, a great showing, I think, in this event. Could I hope to be in the top 10 of 700? Maybe. Because we're in the top 18, and then we got a 62. My overall score is 61, and so I guess this more or less just keeps me at about 61. 22%. That strikes me as someone who dropped out. I don't remember who Econome is. Most of the people I have friended on BBO, I no longer know who they are. No? They played all of these. I don't... Oh, did they not play day 1 or something? Yes, I see. Okay, so their session 2 is a 44, and their overall is a 22. I didn't know you were allowed to play just one day. Interesting. Or to skip a day. Obviously, you can skip like day 3 if you want. No one can make you play. But I didn't know you could skip day 1 or day 2 and then still play the next days. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.